have no idea what this is, so I'm just going to quickly have a look. Aerodrome Finance. It was launched. Oh, nice. It was launched in September and it's up a lot. It was at 4 cents and now it's trading at $1.4. How crazy is that? Look, it was all the way down at 2 cents. Amazing. Look at that. This is what I'm dreaming of TRVL. Look, it got up to, by February, it got up to 9 cents. This is where we are now on TRVL. Look, we're at 10 cents, 9 cents, 8 cents. And that was literally, that was like 5 weeks ago. And it went all the way up to $1.76. How amazing is that? I think TRVL can do that. The market cap is 530. I think TRVL can do more than that, actually. Circulating supply, total supply. The central trading and liquidity. Oh, base, of course. That makes sense. Base. Doing my phone later. Yeah, base is hot, isn't it? I crazy. It just is like just up, up, up. Do you know this up, up, up? All that is just liquidity just coming in, just volume purchase. Just some big players just taking big positions and they're just buying a market. They don't care about the price. They're just filling their bags. Yeah, that's all this is. You see these big candles here? This is big volume purchases. Okay. Slightly bearish. You've got decreasing volume, increasing prices. Slightly bearish. Probably the chart to use is CoinX because it's got a little bit more data. CoinX. Is CoinX Coinbase? Must be Coinbase, no? That's the one to use, Coinbase. What's CoinX? I don't know why Coinbase doesn't have see if we can find a Coinbase chart. That's fine. So look at this. There you go. I mean, really, this is the one to use, but it's just so hard using this because Look at it. So annoying, huh? Well, look, I don't have to go crazy. It doesn't even have the volume as well. That's the problem. This is the problem. They don't give you what you need. It does give you a little bit of information. That's really the most important part, actually, this volume data. Let me just see. Okay, got that as well. $0.51. 51 cents. That's all I care about. Going back to CoinX. Let me just have a look at this one. It's much higher. It's rubbish. Good gate. My gate doesn't have the right data. This is really not good. Let me just have another look, see if I can find Coinbase here. Is Coinbase here? There you go. Have it there. Perfect. So all of that was for nothing, because this is the chart that you need to use, the Coinbase one. Apologies for that. They haven't made it easy. Value area high, point of control. Now the reason why you put these in is because if it moves, you'll see. Okay. And if it moves, it'll give you some kind of hint about what's happening. So that's the volume range. Sorry, the fixed volume profile. Let's get the higher one as well. So you can see what happened here is the price came up, came under, and then as you come up, there's a new range. It's from here basically. So we're in a higher range now. You've got two ranges. That's your original range, and now we're in a much higher range. So what you can do is you can also do a volume profile on the higher range there. Okay, and that will give you the information that you need on this current range. Mark that down as well. Kind of we're teetering at the value area high of this current range. And then it's good to have the point of control as well. I'll ignore the value area low because it's at the value area high roughly. So that's fine. Put that in into here. Get rid of that now. Let me get the data from the highs and lows. So according to CoinGecko, the all-time high was $2 and the all-time low was ridiculously low. Look at that. October 17. Look how low that was. Dude, whoever got that low is laughing. Literally laughing. It's just... it's unbelievable. Look where the low is. Is that even right? This makes sense. Let me try it on does it say it here? Base? Nope. Network error. Network error. See, this says this is the low. Slightly different, huh? 2 months ago. We'll kind of have a look at both of them just to see if and really the way to know is when you do a fib pool to see which one actually matches up better. So sometimes the data can be incorrect. I'll just mark this out as CoinGecko all-time low, and I might delete that because it looks wrong, huh? And this is the coin market cap all-time low. And let's have a look at the all-time high as well. $2 here. $2. So $2 on both of them. So we're going to go with $2. $2. All right. Let's get rid of this volume because it's a little bit of a distraction right now. So this is from this one. Oh, what the hell is that? That's a piece of shit. That's rubbish. That's better. All right, let's just get rid of that. So we'll just go with the coin market cap all-time low. The figures for that was this 0.7869, and then we'll just do a fib extension, a retracement from the all-time low to the all-time high, current all-time high. And this is actually, you know, this is the developing all-time high, so you know, who knows. This is currently where you, if the price was to return, it would be good to have areas to see where the areas of interest are. So that if we start making more all-time highs, then obviously you're going to have to move that higher. Yeah. So right now it's just a developing fib retracement. It doesn't really match with anything either. So it does make me think that it's not correct. So we just have to see how that plays out. So right now you only have volume levels really. And then the only other thing you might have are candles. And because it's a relatively new coin, it's just all green apart from the first week here. So you have no levels as well. There's no support levels. You've got these daily support levels. So you can mark those off. There's one up there. We're trying to create one now. It's all kind of, who knows, we're going to form one here. It's possible. It depends on, if the day's a green one, you're forming one here, but you have one there as well, just above us. This one is basically tapped, but this one isn't. And this one isn't. Is it going to go all the way down here? Who knows? Probably not. And then those are your support levels, and then the lower going down, you're coming down all the way down to here basically, which is, I can't imagine the price coming all the way down to there. You just have to bear in mind with a token like this that from the all-time low, the price is now already 17x up, 17x. Yeah. When I look at the volume profile, I'm not seeing crazy take profits yet. Okay. A lot of volume came in here to push the price up to there. And that pushed the price up a good part of 300 or so, 350%. You have a little bit of take profit here, these red candles. And then you had a little bit more volume coming here. But this volume is slightly bearish because you have increasing prices, decreasing volume. Not really much take profits here. And then we have a little bit of volume coming in to take it to the next level. Okay. We have a little bit of a consolidation here. It's not looking bearish at all. But it's difficult because we've pumped so much and we haven't really pulled back. 1, 2, 3. One, two. I'm just trying to see what this impulse is like. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. If it feels like this whole thing here is a consolidation, and then that's the impulse. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Let me have a look. No, I can't really tell. Can't tell at all, really. It's hard to know what's going on, actually. I think the problem is you've had so much volume coming in, and this is probably long-term volume. It's just pushed the price up. No one has really sold in this price increase. We're in price discovery. So what I'm seeing now is just every dip is an opportunity to accumulate more. Right now we're in a range up here. we're holding above the value area high, but really the place to accumulate would be back down at the low of this range. That would be the place to pick it up, or lower, or back test this. We haven't actually back tested this, and the problem is that I can't tell you if this is going to happen or not. But I mean, really, I wouldn't buy this at this level. Even though it could just keep on going up and up and up, you would kind of, you want the first big correction where you see a lot of volume come out, like take profit, and I haven't seen that yet. It's difficult to know what to do, because for all intents and purposes this could just keep on going to the moon and it'll never stop. Let's get rid of this RSI now. I'm not interested in that. Looking at the MACD, I can see bullish, hidden bullish divergences. I can see a lot of bullishness, so I don't know why this would come down, because I'm seeing a lot of absorption here. You can see it on the MACD. Look how low, this is lower lows, higher lows. You see how the price is in the highs here, and you see how the price is in the lows of the CCI. For me, that's quite bullish. It's like hidden bullish divergences, but you're not on crazy volume up here, so I can see that not much profit's been taken, and what profit is being taken is being absorbed by limit orders. So yeah, I mean, it might still be looking to go up, and it is in price discovery, so it's more likely than not will go up as Bitcoin goes up. You have a couple of resistance levels, so we might be forming some kind of correction here. It looks a bit like Bitcoin. Is that an ABC? Are we going to do another, like, I don't know, ABC? Who knows? It is possible that you go up for another correction like that. Wait. Let's do this right. A, B, C, A, B, C, and A. I mean, it could do that. That would be like a little rounding bottom or something. That's kind of what you want to see. And for a breakout. This is quite bullish, this whole pattern here. It's like a rising wedge which broke to the upside. They're incredibly bullish. Rising wedges which break to the upside. They're really nice patterns, because people are expecting these wedges to break down, but when they break up, they fly. And then here you had a really nice inverse head and shoulders as well. So I can see lots of bullish market patterns. I don't know if that helps, mate. It's like a relatively new token. It's pumping, and as long as Bitcoin pumps, I think this is just going to continue with Bitcoin. It's already up like 17 or so X. It's hard because it's a new token. It's hard to know how far it could go. The only way really is to just count the waves. And let me see again. Yeah, you've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your wave 1, right? Yeah. You've got a 2 correction here. This is where your 3 began. Kind of went up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, the 3 is completed. Excuse me. Something like that. Is that the last one? Let's have a look. So if this is what I'm thinking, you see how the price extended all the way to the 2.618 here on this trend base fib. So that looks like it could be the 1 to the 2 to there. And the 3 extended all the way to the 2.618. It got to the 1 to 2 here, pulled back to the 1.618, and then it pushed to the 2.414, came back to the 2, and then pushed up to the 2.618. So that looks quite nice. And then you had this kind of correction. Now let me try and figure out this correction. See, that looks quite impulsive too. Could this be a... Oh my god, it keeps on going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ABC. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See. Some correction. The problem you have with this token is that it's not a problem. When you're correcting, the price goes up. So it's actually really bullish. Because you're not correcting down, you're correcting up. See, this is a correction. Let's try this. That looks good too, huh? That's the 3 to the 4. So that's the 4. Is that the 4? I don't know. It's look. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ABC. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, a second. Try and count these. 1, 2, 3. So your wave one. This whole thing is your wave one. So you have a wave one up to there. This whole thing then is corrective. And we could be in our wave 3 now. That whole thing's a wave 1. Okay. So what I'm thinking is this is your wave 1. Thereabouts. Got some kind of wave 2 here. Not sure where it ends. Got to figure that out. And you've got, obviously you've got your 3. Oh, okay, so I'm stuck, that's why. Change the color. So that goes to the top of the 3, top of the 3, down to the 2. I'm not sure. So that's your 1. It's just trying to figure out the 2 now. A, B, C. Probably to that. And then you started your 3. So it's all corrective. I mean, you could be, I mean, we could potentially still be in the 3, to be honest with you. Because it's really bullish. It's not crazy bullish. The 3 should have 5 waves. And then 2 correction waves. What the hell? maybe that. One, two. I feel like this whole thing is a correction too, and then this is where the impulse starts. All the way up to there. Could have been a 3. Where does it start? Don't know. Let me have a look at this. All right, so if that's your 1 there, somewhat, you have a really flat 2. This is your 3, 4. We're looking for 1 more, I think, to complete the 3. That's what I'm thinking. And then that will complete your 3. You have your 1 here. Then you've got your 3. Probably another flat correction, who knows? And then you make your last wave. And to be honest with you, just looking at how this is forming, this whole thing becomes wave 1. The whole thing becomes a wave 1. Then you'll be looking for a ABC correction for the actual real wave, the big wave, which is the wave 3. This is really bullish. If you didn't realize it already, just looking at the price action, the corrections are going up, they're not going down. Okay, I think this is the wave 4 for the final wave of this 3, but still probably or potentially we're still in this whole wave 1 at the moment. That's what it's looking like. I think as time passes, it'll be a lot easier to see, yeah, because all the counts and stuff would coincide. And right now it's not easy to see because we haven't necessarily like this consolidation range right now, this correction, it looks like we're gearing up for another leg up. Yeah, this whole thing looks like a little bit like TRV. It looks like we're looking to go up. Yeah, especially when you combine that with the bullish hidden divergences. You know, we're above the current range value area high, we're underneath the all-time high. It's looking really bullish. Yeah, so ideally what you would want to do, either you just trade to the next level, get to the next level, yeah, wherever that 3 is, it's going to have something to do with Bitcoin, then wait for the 4 correction. Yeah, that will be the really important correction, because the 4 could come all the way down to here. The 4 could come all the way down to the top of this 1. Yeah, so if you complete the 3, although we are having flat corrections right now, but it'll be good if the price comes all the way back down to here to back test this one here. Yeah, if that's the 1, 2, it'd be really nice for the price to come all the way back down to here to continue. That's a big if. No one knows, because once you can put, like what I'm seeing now is the corrections are flat, and you could have another flat correction. Correction could go up. You'll have a flat correction for continuation. Okay, so it's kind of what I'm sort of got in mind right now. This would be amazing, and you could potentially catch the last wave of this 3. Get rid of these brush strokes now. I'm going to have to analyze this again in more depth later, but just for the sake of argument, let me just do a trend base fib roughly based on here to here. Where does this start? Probably here, somewhere here. Kind of lines up. So if that starts there, correct, let's see here, somewhere here, to there, to here, somewhere here. It'd be a lot easier to see when it starts moving, but if that's where the impulse begins, there or there. Or is it there? 2. I don't think it's that. I think it's more likely here or here. Let's do it to here, because I know this is correct. Maybe that. So this pivot is good. So from this pivot, let me do that quick. Let's just do it from this one, because this one I'm more confident about. Okay. To that pivot there. To wherever this 2 ends. You could be looking to go up to $3.86 thereabouts. If you do a extension, see that lines up with the extension at the 2.6618, just on the extension of this pivot down to here. Let's extend it right up to there. That looks quite nice actually, as it looks like a nice target from where we are. Break the all-time high, pump up to the next level at $3.9. Where are we at now? 1.45. Okay, you also have a little bit of resistance here at about 2.5, 2.6. I mean, that's the best one if it overextends, but you know, it could also kind of do that as well, something like that. We have to see how where this 2 ends. It'll be a lot easier to see. Okay, it's really bullish. Yeah, 8 to 10, why not? It's looking really bullish. So much volume has come in and no one is selling. Basically, the reason why they're not selling is obvious. Well, not really obvious, but I think I saw it here somewhere. This is it. Total value locked, $553 million. It's crazy, yeah? 38,000 active users. Don't even know what it is. Oh, it's just... Is it an exchange? Trading in liquid mirror, it's an exchange, isn't it? It's really good. Really good. I love it. And look, it's only got a market cap of... Is that correct? 500 million, 530 million. I don't see why, you know, like an exchange like this and the hype of the Bitcoin bull market alt season doesn't get to like $4 or $5 billion. And because it's Coinbase, it could probably go much higher, probably 10, 15, who knows. It's looking really good. The best strategy with these types of tokens is try to scale in dollar cost average in to the corrections. But just bear in mind that if we do impulse again, that will be probably the end of the 3. And then you'll be looking for a more prolonged ABC down to a 4. And the best entry would be to come and back test this, the top of this one here. Here. All the way down at 60. So that will be the best entry. And I think that will have largely a lot of to do with Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin gets to the next level, wherever it gets, let's say for the sake of argument, it goes up to $90,000. And this 3x is in market cap, which would make sense. That will go from a $500 million market cap to 1.5 billion at about this price. And higher up there, $4. And then Bitcoin corrects, and then you have to see how much profit's taken, where this comes into support, and you'll be looking for an ABC, some kind of ABC, right? Once you get that ABC, once you get the C, then look for the next leg. Yeah, so that's kind of what will be great. No one can predict the future. No one can predict it. This is just ideas of what could happen. If for some reason that I don't know, there's some kind of black swan to the upsides. I don't know. Aerodrome is acquired by, who knows, a big bank, Bank of America or something. This could go up to however high. Who knows? Like, you just can't predict that. You'll get that instead. But at the moment, look for a 3 to end, and then look for an ABC 4 down to the 4. Maybe a nice pump to the 5. And then we can look for, maybe that's the 1. Complete. You have another bigger ABC correction, and then you're starting the real pump. The real pump begins. This 5 doesn't have to be extended. It could be less. Usually the big one is the 3. So the 5 could easily just go up to take the liquidity from the 3. And then you could end up with a prolonged ABC. Just range it. It will look like a range, but you had your 5 for the next wave would be the wave 3. That's what it's looking like at the moment. And that could coincide with alt season, or the beginning of alt season. Who knows, like, when that's going to happen. But this is all pumped really fast, really quickly. So that's quite good. That's quite bullish. All right. That's Aerodrome. There's a lot of lines. We just clean that up a little bit and hide some lines. Get rid of these trend-based fibs. I can always redo them. Which that one? Some levels, some daily levels. Just create good drawings. brush. Right, there we go. Clean, back to a clean shot. All right, I need a 2-minute break and I'll be back to do whatever I said I was going to do next. I'll have a look at the chat.